oleh para video gamer yang mendevelop video games itu bisa menggunakan teknologi ini untuk membuat gambar yang 3D. Kemudian untuk film animasi itu juga ya, kemudian arsitektur terutama yang ingin membuat mungkin sebuah display yang bagus, dan juga para manufacturer atau industrial design. Jadi bagaimana kita menciptakan sebuah produk 3D walaupun belum diproduksi. Ya, nah Substance sendiri ini ada nanti paket-paketnya, switch-nya sendiri, dan beberapa contoh dari Substance ini sendiri seperti misalnya di dunia game. Ini dibuat dengan Substance menampilkan sebuah layout yang sangat bagus, ya 3D. Kemudian di dunia interior design, bagaimana kita membuat sebuah image yang realistik, foto realistik, seperti menaruh kursi lah, karpet lah, meja lah. Seperti padahal itu adalah ini adalah semua adalah virtual bukan asli. Ya, nah inilah hasil daripada nanti Substance itu sendiri. Ya seperti real, bagaimana kita mendesain sebuah ruangan ya dengan teksturnya, dengan foto yang bagus, ya, dan lighting yang bagus, ya. Padahal ini tidak real. Ini bukan foto, ini adalah hasil desain. Tekstur juga sama, seperti halnya kita waktu membuat mungkin sebuah tekstil, kain dan sebagainya. Ini adalah semua kreasi daripada Substance. Begitu juga mungkin kita waktu manufacturing, mendesain sebuah mobil atau apapun, desain apapun, seperti sebuah produksi sepatu, itu semua prototyping, visual prototyping ini bisa dibuat. Nah, ini adalah ide yang akan kita lihat hari ini, bagaimana Substance 3D ini bisa membantu para desainer yang mungkin sudah familiar dengan Photoshop, Illustrator, itu bisa meningkatkan lebih lagi desainnya itu secara boleh bilang fotorealistic live, secara real banget, ya. Bagaimana itu menghasilkan sebuah gambar yang benar-benar sudah kelihatannya udah real banget seperti itu. Oke, nah ini adalah sekilas mengenai Substance yang akan kita dengarkan hari ini. Semoga ini bisa membantu untuk kita lebih memahami agenda hari ini, demo hari ini, topik apa yang bisa kita ambil, manfaat apa, dan bagaimana kita bisa mengaplikasikan ke mungkin hasil produktivitas perusahaan, atau juga mungkin bisa untuk meningkatkan lagi kreatif yang lebih mungkin katakanlah value-nya lebih tinggi. Itu aja dari saya, April. Terima kasih, dan saya kembalikan lagi ke April. Silakan dilanjutkan. Terima kasih, April.
Terima kasih banyak Pak Thomas untuk penjelasan mengenai substance-nya. Kita lanjut ya ke Mezi untuk menjelaskan lebih rinci nih untuk substance-nya. Nah, silahkan please welcome Mezi.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas, and thanks, Lady. Please allow me share my screen. Okay. Yeah, it's the Adobe Max season. Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 3D generation. I'm Maisie. I have been working for Substance more than 13 years. So thanks for joining today. I'm going to lead you to explore the creativity with the new Adobe Substance 3D collections. So this will be a very short video to let you know what Substance can do. Okay. Okay, I hope you hear the sound. I didn't talk because sometimes when I play the video, when I talk, it will be stuck. Okay, so all the materials, images I show you today, they are all made by the 3D, okay? None of them made by like real life. It's purely procedural 3D texturings. So no matter like maybe you're from the industry design, architectures, or maybe gaming, movies, I'm so sure, like, because you need to build a virtual scene, right? So I hope today, 1 hour, you can be at least a 3D expert. If you're already very familiar, you are gaming 3D artist, yes, we have a lot of things you can explore too. And I will introduce you some more resources. So I hope everyone will get something today, okay? So Substance is a realistic material. This is one of its strengths. So what is the main, what is most Substance good at it? Yes, we do a lot of things in Adobe, but Substance is mainly purely like for now, people using it for a lot of 3D texturing. So what is texturing? It's like you have the big shape, then you need to make it real. Then you apply on the textures. It's like our fabrics on our clothes. So for these ones, we're doing the asset texturings, like a chair, table, or product, or environment, characters. Also, another big thing is a lot of big companies, since during the pandemic, all the people create the digital libraries. For example, if you are doing commercials or advertisement, or you are doing fashion, fabrics, like all the big brands, they need to build their fabric digital libraries, because we cannot shipping samples all time, right? The whole world, the shipping is so expensive. Since we have so many materials and we have so many things need the teamwork, how we do it. So we create the virtual environment to create our 3D artworks. Okay, so this is one example, is the 3D virtual photography background. So it's all on our website. It's Adobe Asset. Then you can download to have a play. And you can start to create a different product. This is one packaging goods, CPG, and product design. You see, like, what is Substance doing? We do the textures, the holes, the fillings, the bumpiness, and the lines, textures, the plastic, the different like carbons, papers. Can generate different designs thanks to the cloud automation. Basically, you run the basic, or you create the grid template, then the computer will help you to automatically generate a different design. So thanks to the AI and the automation, but this is the next stage of your product. Today, we are learn how we can get in first, okay? And this one is for the shoes, right? It's one of the products. And automotive, all the big automotive cars factories, they do the color material finishings, and the tires, fabric seats, all the seams, and ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? And when you see the close-up of the 3D materials, it just feels so real. It's even more real than the real fabrics. And you can feel the reflectives, you can feel the bumpiness, then you can, because thanks to Substance, you can do the parametric way. So you can easily to just replace the patterns, or you can change the basic fabrics, and you can change colors, materials, everything is very easy in the computer time, okay? Of course, not only the real product, you can create the fantasy world as much as you want, right? And this is Asia Monkey King, right? and you can feel like it's very, very real. And of course, the biggest mobile phone market, and everybody like play the Genshin Impact of the world right now, and Final Fantasies. So, like Thomas said, introduced before, Substance was super popular in gaming, now like crossing all the industries all over the world. Okay. Even in South Asia, we have a lot of big studios using the Substance product to create their different 3D shoots. So this is why the company, not even like you are maybe a big organization or your small studios, small medium studios, why you need to switch to create it in the CG, computer graphic. So here is the short introductions. So today my total session will be 1 hour. So it will be a very short PPT because I want you to have an overview what Substance has, okay? So basically in the same time, in the real time, if we want to create some art or photo shoots, we need to renting a booth, we need to hire the photographers, and we need the shop to shaping all the products, and we need to retake, we need to do a lot of work. Now you can just create a virtual scene in your computer. Then just change the different environment lighting. Like the lighting is perfect. Like in the real life, the photo shoots still have a lot of limits, right? In virtual, you don't have all this concern. You can create your product images for your website and for your product, and also create the realistic life belief scenes for the different. Like before, we see a packaging of the juice, and this is the footwear. Basically, in all the fashions, footwear, they are very easily to change the colors, designs, and just made the shoes before real product. Okay, and architectures, all the furnitures. Thinking about taking the photo of the furnitures, right? It's such headache job. That's why all the big firms like Amazon's, Alibaba, they all, of course, IKEA. IKEA, more than 80% of the photos they create by digital, right? So nobody is real taking the real photo shootings. So they use the existing models and try to do the quick different texturings to make the different designs. So today's package, what's inside? So we have a library like Adobe Stock. It's called Substance 3D Asset, and you can download all the asset on this website. And we have 4 apps, applications. And today I'm going to introduce you like 3 of them: Stager, Sampler, Painter, Designer. We push it later because you might not mature enough. It's for your scale up your business. For maybe your small team or your very big organizations, you need to like less people to do big job, or you have too many people need to share working together. This is help you to create your pipelines, okay? And today we are just focus on the entering the door, okay? So if you want to start to do the 3D, what you should do with this 3 to do the powerful 3D renderings. So first, Substance is doing textures, is doing texturing. It do not doing the model yet. Of course, we have some modelings in our stock, but the application is not done yet, and you can download the beta. So it means you need to have your modeling from either 3D Max, Maya, Blender, or CAD, CAD, all the different apps. Oh, okay, so maybe just the basic modelings that Adobe Stock already have, you can just use it. Then you use all the Substance tools to make it. First, you create the textures. For example, if I have a sofa, I have some metal part, I have leather, I have fabric. So I need to digitalize this fabric, okay? Then apply to this 3D modeling to create my object. Then I easily to create the rendering, the staging, the scenes, okay? So this is the process. You use the Substance 3D Stager. It's based on the Adobe Dimension, if you heard about it. But now it's totally like studio ready profession tools, okay, to help you to create the best realistic scenes, thanks to the the real-time ray tracing. So later I will show you. Another app is Substance Sampler. So we see like Substance Stager, okay, we staging the scene. And Substance Sampler is help you to create your textures. For example, if you want to do the 3D, you need to do the textures. You take pictures from your phone. Then it has lightings, shadows. It will not accurate, not beautiful, cannot achieve the world top qualities. What you do, you use the AI and Substance Sensei to help you to automatically create it to a 3D materials with Substance Sampler, okay? Then later you can also like make some, okay, I did it. Then I can apply some patterns or logos, change different colors as much as you want, okay? And this is the node-based. This is another app. It's called Substance Designer. Like I told you before, this is for small studios. You have maybe only 1 or 2 guys need to do a lot of work. Okay, you use the template to help you to speed up your workflows. Or you have really big organizations, like I have more than like 50 or 100,000, like they need to work together. Then you need to create the template to make everybody doing the same qualities, same art directions, okay? Then is Substance Painter. Everybody knows Substance Painter, right? Substance Painter, if you do 3D, it's like a 3D Photoshop. Understand in this way, okay? Like you have the object, then you want to paint some very small details like the stitches or logos, creases or dirtiness, some agings, or you want to apply some different patterns, okay? So this is a 3D painting tool, okay? Substance 3D Painter. And we have Substance Asset. It's it's similar to Adobe Stock. It has all the materials you want. Then you can download it for using. All the materials, actually one you can generate like non-limited. You can change any of it by colors, by patterns. So it's like we have 9,000 sets of PBR materials, but it can be generated like non-limitations. And it's also can be divided to different collections. Like we have architecture collections, automotive, and fabrics, metals, wood, marble, and of course, different tools like different stitches. Nobody is doing stitches by hand. Even you want to scanning it, it's really, really hard, right? And of course, it's not only realistic, we are also good at the style, okay? The stylized art, then you can just very easy to change the colors, the patterns, the creases, okay? And one material, see, you can change all the parameters, patterns, and different cracks to apply to the different surface. It's just one materials that you can generate to the different variations. Like you don't need to ask when you do the teamwork, you just drag it into your Unity, Unreal, 3D Max, Maya. You change by yourself. You don't need to ask another artist, can you change this for me? No, you just change the parameters. It's just a change on the things on the fly to save all of your time, okay? These are more different like technology to keep our life so easy, right? So this is the ecosystem, and Substance, all the materials can be used in all these softwares, and some we are not listed here, and you can go to the website to have a check. Okay, so this is the Adobe Substance 3D website. You got all the informations here, and you can even go to the tutorials, okay? And we upload all the different lessons here if you just start 3Ds, or you are really, okay, I'm a hardcore, I want to go for really deep, different lessons, you can also go. Okay, so and we can okay, I think now let me back to the PPT. For the ecosystem, you can easily find it from the website I showed you before. Then so thanks to the ecosystem, so all the marketings, designers, and the factories actually can working together to create a seamless workflow. Of course, it's a bad situation, but a lot of times maybe just one department start to use it. Okay, so I will start to do some real demo to show you how is it easy to use these tools. Okay, and let's go for the desktop. If we go to the CC desktop, we go to the 3D AR tab. We have the four apps here, okay? So let's go for the Substance 3D asset. Okay, you launch it, then it guides you to the Adobe Substance 3D assets website. First is the highlight. Okay, so you can see some highlights, have different virtual booths, virtual lightings, and some basic modelings as well, and texturings. If you go to the all assets, you can see it's already more than 11,000 sets. And you can go to the free assets. It's more than 100. So they are all free. Then you can just download for playing. Okay. So for example, if you go to, let me try on this kind of material. Okay. And you can just download the SBS AR format. You can use it in all your 3D apps like 3D Max Maya, Unity, Unreal, Blender. And if you see here, you can see like, okay, you can see how it apply on a big surface, this material. It can up to 8K, okay? And you even have the physical size, of course, it's for more than fabrics, for fashion apparels, okay? So for the entertainment, we might not consider it so much. Thanks to it's a smart materials, right? It's a parametric materials, so we can easily to generate different style colors. And if you go to web player, and it will loading you, then you can just directly playing in the web browser. Okay, so it's need a little bit time for loading. Normally it's very quick. I don't know why this one. Okay. Okay, let's not waste time. Let's go to another one. Okay. Half hour. If you go to collections, this is more helpful for you because you guys all from the different background, right? Like some of you really like the realistic environment, or some of you is only focused on stylized. Some people is for the fashion apparel, automation, interior, and maybe human furniture. Okay, feel free to discover by yourself. And here I want to go to see see something interesting. I think I want to see some buildings. Okay. Okay, building is very fun. If you click one of it, yes, it can help you to create the different variations already here. And let's go for the web players. Okay, now it's working. Thank you so much. And if I will choose one bigger ones, okay, and you can play with it. For example, of course, I can change the colors. Okay. This is a frame color because it's kind of small, so you don't see it. Let's change the wall color so you will see it's more obvious. Okay. So you can change the, like, see, I want more windows or I want less windows. You can even to change the windows size or the wall, if you want the metallic wall or just a simple wall. I think that you want it more dirty. It depends on the industry, okay? Or you want it very clean. If you are just a purely architecturist, you want a clean environment. The interesting thing is the opening, the curtain openings. You want the curtain more closed or more opens, like how it's changing, and you can even create some randomized. So this is pretty fun. And let's see some wood. I would like to see some wood. Okay, let's go for the wood tag. Okay, let's find some interesting, for example, maybe this one. Let me try. So this is the preset. Then if I go to the web player, okay. Okay, I can rotate the inner side and material rotations. And okay, I can change the amount. Like when I change the amount, it's not like the Photoshop. It will not stretch because it's not based on the pixels. It's based on the parametric parameters. Okay, thanks to computer. So it's automatically updated for you, and you can even change. Please can play by yourself. Okay. Plain, crown, different style of wood. So many. Okay. Promise me you try it by yourself, and you can also download it. If you want the secret behind this, you download the SBS so you can see like how this smart material created. Okay. Okay. I think I will show one fabric then pretty much. So this is the fabric. I show you some complex materials, but of course we have all the basic materials as well. Okay, so you have the different design, like different patterns. This is just a one file. Okay, it can already generate so many different variations. And if you go to the web player, and can choose by yourself and thin, thick, and colors, different variations. Okay, and another thing is interesting is like we start to have a lot of modelings and also background environment. Yeah, please, you can try to just play with it. Okay. Then you can find all the things you're interested to the different industries. So please, you can apply it with the different things. Food. Okay, even the packaging, if you are doing the CPG, you can already download all the basic modelings, then start to use the substance materials to apply it. Okay, so this is the Substance 3D asset. Please, every company have this, almost, if you are doing 3D, because it can help you boost your time and to help you to save like a lot of time and reduce the budget to create your own libraries. Okay, so next, let's go to the app. I will show you the Substance 3D Stager. Okay, so this is based on the Adobe Dimension. And Adobe Dimension is more like a toy, right? We can try, we have fun, but it's really not production ready. So that's why we stop to keep upgrading it, and we try to focus on doing the real production ready product. So for example, I will do some quick test. Like okay, and let me see the time. Okay. For example, I can just create some materials very quick here too, but since we still have time, I'm sorry. So I think I would like to show you also how to create your own 3D textures libraries. Okay, so as I showed you before, it's the Substance 3D asset. It's so cool, right? But if sometimes create new, if you need to do your own fabric materials, right? When you do the design, like the factory said, you can only use the samples, like from the phones or from anything. For example, if you take the phone or you use the scan, okay, then you just drag your pictures to the Adobe Substance 3D sampler. Then you can use the AI powers, thanks to Adobe Sensei, to help you to automatically create these materials from photo to 3D materials. And it will including all the channels you need. It will include the colors, the roughness, and the normals, the height. It's just automatically then fixed in one time. Okay, you can even you have the opposites if you want to add more. Okay, so it's just on the fly. It's create your own 3D 3D materials, and it can automatically reflect it by the real lighting. Okay, and now we can do some trick, like okay, I can change the different settings. Like you can change like okay, more details, or like different delighting intensities, AO things. And you try by yourself. Today I'm not doing the perfect things. I want to do a fast approach. Okay. Okay, so now for the 3D photos, since it's made by the 3D photo, so the thing is it will have the scenes, okay? But I think before that, I would love to do a equalizer first. Sorry. Okay, so first you can see like we have a big shadows and the lighting part. So if you adjust in the Photoshop, you need to do all the channels, right? Not only one base color, you need to do all the channels. Then to suit them together, it's not very easy. then you can, okay, I can choose different models. So you will see it better, okay? So this is before. And this is after. Okay, it's a lot better, but we still have the same problem. Then this time, I will use the tilings to automatically remove the ties. Okay, and I can play all the different series, add a little bit blur, or maybe just, okay, I just want one part of the material, I like it. And of course, you can also use some stem tools to make it. But yeah, like to me, it's already good enough. Okay, I say like, okay, I can go. Then I can start to, okay, just give some color. Okay. And of course, later you can use the Adobe Color and Pantone colors. Here, I only need one color. And yeah, maybe something red. Okay, let's saturate it. And now I would love to, okay, this leathers, I want it more shining, so I can back anytime to my layer stack. Then I can change my PBR settings. Like here for the roughness, I want it less rough, so it will be more shining. If I increase, it will be more rough. Okay. So I want it with a little bit the leathers shining to create some interesting reflections. Okay. Then okay, this is the fabric I created. Of course, you can also create the different color variations, but here I would love to change, like we have some preview modelings, okay, to help you to see your 3D materials better. I will change to a fabric, so it will give me more sense of my materials. Then I will apply another really fun things is stitches. So all these things I show to you. Actually, if you learn Substance well enough, later you can create by yourself. All these tools, you can just change it, and it's so much fun. And you can do the rotations. Of course, you can change the colors. I will change more obvious colors. Okay, so you see it better. And you want is top stitches or not. You want to make the more amount, and seams. You can change the different seams, like the French style or the other different styles, or I think you want it simple or doubles. So this is just a way to tell you, like you can create your own tools, different filters. Then you can discover, like you can add a lot of so many different automation tools to help you to create all the 3D materials. Okay, you can also mix two materials together. Then once you're happy, you can share, you can send to Substance 3D Painter, or you export as either Substance format, SBS AR. You can directly use in 3D Max, Maya, Unity, Unreal, all the different 3D DCC tools. Or you can just explore TGA, PNG, GPG you used to use in the Photoshop, okay? It's basically just based on what you want, okay? So this is the first things, how to make your own 3D materials, okay? Not only for fabrics and also for environment. If, for example, if I have a ground or I create a textures to be including a lot of lighting and shadows. So thanks to Sampler can help us to use the AI Adobe Sensei to delighting, automatic delighting to help to make it the best PBR standard materials, okay? So we did Substance Sampler. This is a basic library tools. So if you want to go to the 3D world, you use this to digitalize your materials. Then today I think, okay, let's try to keep the Substance 3D stager in the end because it's a rendering. Let's go for the Substance 3D painter. You have the materials ready, right? Then you want to apply it to a human or to an environment or to scenes, okay? You want to do some complex textures. You can do the basic textures in Dimension, but no, in Stager, sorry. But if you want to make complex ones, I would like to introduce you a little bit the Substance 3D Painter, okay? So I will open a sample. Everybody have this sample, okay? I will open a meat map. This is the 3D Substance 3D Painter. It's like a Substance 3D Photoshop, okay? So you have the modelings, then you want to apply some textures, and of course, you can just drag it, right? And try to apply it to all the bodies. I would love to try the ones I did before. Like I put it base materials and this project only. Okay. Then I can apply on the materials already. Okay. And I can also instance, okay, to automatically pick other part. Okay. So the working process, okay? I use the Substance 3D sampler to make my texture samples. Then I use the Substance 3D painter to do some more deep painting tools. Like, of course, I can just paint, okay? Use the different tools to paint, okay? So let's open a more complex scenes. As please allow me to show you. If later you played Substance 3D assets, the libraries, and you tried to use the Adobe Sensei AI to create your own 3D materials based on your phone pictures. If you really want to do some more complex things, how it can be done, okay? So this is the Substance 3D Painter. Then first things, when you have the modeling, you just drag it in, okay? Then you can start to baking all your materials. So I will bake all the materials, okay? Select textures, okay. So you can see like all the parts start to baking. Okay. And all these baking textures can help you to automatically apply a lot of different features. And it's just so fast, right? I use a laptop a few years, but it's already baked all the textures very fast based on my needs. Then I can quick to apply some textures. For example, if I apply the smart materials, then you can see it's already create some very interesting things. These are all like smart materials you can use. Okay, so for if you want to create your own, okay, you go to the basic materials or you download from the Substance 3D assets on the website, okay? Then to send to Substance 3D Painter, for example, if I just want some basic metal, then maybe I also want some basic different materials, okay? Then, okay, let's put the metal up. Then I add a black mask, add a filter. Then I can already start to do some very interesting things. For example, I want to do some surface scratching. I'm sorry, not filter, generator. Because I want the basic ones. Okay, this is our basic ones. Can use on the mask. Apologies. Okay, let me delete. Remove mask. Clear mask. Okay. Okay. I do a quick one on here. I can return. Metal edge wear. Yes. Then I create a basic materials layer here. Okay. Okay, because sorry, here I didn't bake it successfully before. So in this way, you can create the basic materials, and of course, you can also doing some different results. Like for the height, I can reduce a bit because I don't want it too dirty, and I can change the material weatherings. I can reduce the ground amount to be more clean, and I can also add a paint to get some Adobe brushes and to reduce some part I don't want. Okay, so it's a purely art process. Then you can copy these layers to the top, and also you can just create the basic ones to others. So, and due to the time, I will do it very quick. And I think I will add a paper. Okay. And same, the height I think is too strong. I will reduce it. Then I can start to paint something, of course, as you wish. For example, you can use the dynamic brush. Okay, and also you can create your different own brush, like all these brushes are same as the Photoshop. I'm sorry. then you can create some different styles. But here I want to show you is the stitches. Like we have a lot of different stitches and it's really great. Of course, this is not fabric, but just use it as an example. Then you can switch on the lazy mouse and to start to do some different stitches. Okay, and it will automatically change the directions both on your modeling details. Okay. So much fun, and you can start to have a try. Okay, and of course you can also do a quick logo projections. So for example, for this one, I want to do a quick logos. I do it quick because I will choose a basic brush. Materials and only height. Maybe I want it goes down. Okay, then I go, of course, I want to go to a logo, maybe. Okay, so this is the PT painter. Then I can start to create the different different logos. Okay, then in I can change the height. Thanks to the nonlinear workflow, this is what's the difference from the painter and the traditional workflows, because it's it's remember all the steps you are doing. So if I want to change this one, I just choose another one, the Substance old logos. I update it, then all my things will automatically change it in the same time. Okay. So this is the original art. Okay. I'm doing a hurry, so I did a very rough job. Okay. And I hope you can enjoy the Substance 3D Painter. It's really can, you can create very complex scenes. Like if you are doing the movies like VFX or gamings, like you can do like really, really big environment or characters here. Okay. So as said, today I will introduce 3 apps, right? When we started. So what's left? I use the Substance 3D sampler to create the 3D material samples, okay? Then I use the Substance 3D Painter. If I have a complex modeling, need the 3D textures, I need to paint, I need to drawing, I need to apply some effect. I use Substance 3D Painter. But if I just want to do the simple photo shoots, the virtual photographies, okay? I want to create a virtual booths. So this is, I came to Substance 3D Stager. It's our last one app today, okay? So for example, all this modelings here is from Adobe 3D assets, Substance assets, 3D assets. So you can simply to use it. For example, this sofa is a parametric modeling as well. It's really interesting. If you widen it, you can see like it's automatically updated. Okay. And of course, I can apply some basic materials. Like if I want some leather, okay. And I can apply the different leathers, or I change to another ones. I can just import the ones I did before, right? Like the factory just want me use the fabric they has in-house, okay? So this is one example. Another one is if I want to do some, of course you can also try other products like the bag. You can apply for the different fabrics. It's just like a fly. Let's see it. Like you can of course like Denny's. Okay. And you can change the different tiling process. And you can also go for the different part of your project, like the handle will be different materials, okay? So this you try for yourself. Then now I would like to create a scene, a simple scene, okay? I just show you like in Substance Stager, you can also do the basic textures, but it's really basic like I did before, okay? So now, for example, if I want to create a scene, this is, I want to create a staging photography scenes. So this is the stager, the best good at it. For example, if I want to create this sofa, and I also want to have a table, okay? You can create this 3D modeling by yourself. You can use the one from the Adobe 3D, since 3D assets, okay? I think I will change the materials to be more simple ones, more reflective. Reflective always look better. Okay, just a simple metal, okay? Maybe darker. Okay. Then I will go for this is I just download it from the Adobe stock. Okay, then I will start to match the image. Then it will be automatically to match the lightings with my scenes. Okay, but I will do it later. Before that, I would like to show you some very cute things in the last few minutes. For example, I want to create some interactive physics. It's very fun. I will bring some little, okay, this is the substance mat. Okay, I can move it. Then I can Control C, Control V, change to another one. But like you see, this two is intersections, right? I will give simple materials so you can see it better. Get this one and I need to be patient that I'm always do things too fast. So the computer do not follow me. Keep seeing this better. Easy visualizations. Okay, so I will go to the object to switch on the collision to create some physics. And of course, you need to remember to create active the whole scene's collisions. So now if you play with it, like you can see it's already can create some physics. So they will not instructions. So it's very easy to create some interesting things. Like if you have a lot of things drop out, it's Yeah, it's just a way. I think it's fun. Okay, I think the last thing I will bring plants. If you have any questions, you can start to prepare already, okay? And now let me match the scene. Okay, right. Camera, sorry, okay. Okay, I set the resolution a little bit too high, but it's okay, should be fine. Okay, so now the things will be matched with my environment lighting. Then the next things, what we are doing is just activate the retracing. Then the retracing will help you to create the best lightings. Can you see the difference before and after? So thanks to the retracing, so now you don't even to go to the render scenes. So in the real time, you already see like how the lighting interactive with the scenes and how the shadows creating with just a photo, and all your 3D object is also reflecting by the environment lighting accurately. So let me go to my slides. Okay. Demo. This is the examples from Coca-Cola. So they just use the virtual photographies, Adobe Substance 3D assets, and with the Substance 3D stager to create the best things. Okay, so today is just 1 hour. So I introduced the 3 apps most used, and the Substance 3D assets, and I hope you enjoyed it. And this is the Substance arrow I created before the pandemic. So I hope you stay safe, and of course stay focused. We all have a job need to do, right? And I hope I can meet you face to face soon. And back to you.
Thank you, Meiji.
Thank you.
Yeah, can we have 2 questions with
Yes.
you before you left?
Mm.
Okay, the first question is from Bambang Suhendra. He's asking that the 3D model, there will be textures. Using the Substance Painter must have a UV mapping?
It's a very good question. Okay. It's a very, very good question because we know like the UV take us a lot of time, right? But if you go to the Substance 3D Painter, if you open, actually, there is the settings like can automatically to make the UVs for you. Even maybe your company just use the CAD informations, right? Like if you in new scene, and you can see there's a this is a UV ties, and here has a auto unwrap. This is the automatic UV options, and you can go to the options. This is version 2. You can have some different like you want to just generate the part missing the UV, or you want to regenerate all of it. And it's in progressing. I cannot see like it's perfect right now, but it's for the simple product is totally already okay. But if you do a 8K hero assets, I still like suggest, of course, you do it manually so you have more control, like which part you want best looking bigger UVs or others do not? It's very good questions. Okay.
Thank you, Meiji. Another one is from Pak Arif Budiman. So from what looks like Adobe Substance 3D is similar to Blender and 3D Max. So what are the advantages of Adobe Substance 3D compared to the similar applications?
It's a very good question too. But Adobe Substance now is dedicated to textures. What you did before, if you are not Substance user, it means you're doing 3D Max, you're doing Blender, then you use Photoshop to finish your textures. So Substance Painter is a Photoshop, it's a 3D Photoshop to help you to do things way more quick, and it's designed for 3D. So Substance 3D is not same as 3D Max and Blender. Substance 3D is more like a Photoshop, okay, to help your 3D modeling to wear the clothes. And of course, I show you some modelings, right? The very cool parametric sofas, they can change, or some people did the very parametric environment, super cool. I didn't show you today. But it's just start, and we have modeling tool. Of course, Adobe want to offer the whole ecosystem, but it's still in the progress. You know, like before we have an app called Medium. Now is the Adobe Substance 3D Modeler. So this is for your modeling tools. So you need to be clear in 3D industry. You need to have modeling. You need to have texturings, okay? These two together, then you go to the rendering. This is the process, okay? I hope I answered your questions. Thank you, Thomas.
Can I have the last question? How is the Substance 3D Stager different from Adobe Dimension?
It's a very, very good question too, because actually Stager is based on Adobe Dimension, but Dimension is really like explore tools. So it's not production ready, cannot afford the big assets. It do not have the real-time ray tracings. Like I showed you before, right? It's like a magic lighting. And it do not support the CAD import. A lot of us using CAD, right? And a lot of things like physics and better algorithms. Like we think like Dimension, we already stopped to develop it, but it's exactly the same thing, same team doing the Stager, because we really want to create new tools to make all the experts think, okay, it's the best rendering tools, not only for experiencing hobby. No, it's a production ready tools for the big organizations to do virtual photography. Okay.
Thank you, Meiji. There is okay, no more question come from me. So yeah, thank you for your contribution here. Yeah, thanks, Seth, and we will continue with the next team, the next presenter from ICA and teams to deliver the licenses. So I know you need to go. So thank you again.
Thank you so much. Thank you, team. And if everyone have questions, please feel free to reach to me. Have a good day.
Thank you, bye-bye. Ya, terima kasih. Sebelum saya kembalikan ke Ibu Ika, mungkin ada yang terakhir pertanyaan dari Pak Nanang ya. Jadi ada mungkin jika ada yang belum terjawab, saya coba bantu aja karena Meiji sudah harus meeting di tempat lain. Untuk dari Pak Nanang tadi adalah untuk yang bagaimana cara mendaftar ke Substance 3D Modeler Beta, itu bisa masuk aja ke websitenya Adobe. Ya, ada linknya dan nanti saya akan share di chat box juga bagaimana daftar Adobe Modeler Beta ya. Situ udah ada linknya, saya udah tulis di chat box. Kemudian jika ada yang belum tercover, sebagian dari cover IKA juga. Dan apakah ada lagi yang belum ya? Oke, kita lihat. Mungkin sudah semua ya. Ya, saya sudah semua terjawab oleh Wika. Sebagai sisanya, untuk yang Adobe Substance pilihan Enterprise Customer, jawabannya ada. Nanti akan di-cover di licensing oleh Wika. Untuk pilihan Adobe Substance 3D untuk corporate atau untuk perusahaan, namanya VIP. Oke, thank you. Silakan Ika, dilanjutkan.
Thank you, Mezi. Thank you, Pak Thomas, for the for the time given to me. Okay, so this session will be more exploring about the promotion that our offering to the customer for the substance product. So saya mungkin pakai bahasa Indonesia aja ya. Jadi PT Tepek Indo Informatika adalah authorized eksklusif distributor. Jadi kami adalah satu-satunya distributor yang ada di Indonesia untuk mendistribusikan dan mensosialisasikan produk-produk baru, update baru dari produk range Adobe ini. Dan saat ini adalah produk Substance adalah bagian dari produk Creative Cloud, di mana mungkin Bapak dan Ibu sekarang sudah memiliki produk yang lainnya, mungkin ada juga yang sudah membeli produk Substance. Produk Substance ini sudah siap untuk diorder ya Bapak dan Ibu melalui partner-partner kami. Oke, jadi Substance ini sudah include dalam satu paket semua ya. Jadi tidak terpisah-pisah antara Adobe Substance 3D Partner, 3D Painter, Adobe Substance 3D Designer, Adobe Substance 3D Sampler, dan Adobe Substance 3D Stager. Ya, kalau untuk Substance 3D Modeler ini masih dalam bentuk beta. Oke, sudah ada include 3D asset. Jadi ketika membeli produk Adobe Substance under subscription license, ada include aset 100 aset per month ya, selama subscription berjalan bisa mendownload aset tersebut. Kita juga ada 3D community assets ya, untuk membantu para desainer 3D berinteraksi antar komunitas. Kita juga ada plugins, tutorial, produk documentation, dan 3D managing yang bisa diakses via website. Oke, produk lisensi, produk Substance 3D Collection ini bisa diorder melalui VIP subscription license kami, yaitu melalui, kalau untuk corporate license adalah untuk license teams dan enterprise. Untuk individual itu ditujukan kepada individual license ya. Jadi mungkin untuk freelance bisa membeli produk yang individual. Oke. Nah, untuk yang teams itu kita ada promo 20% until end of the year sampai Desember 2021 ya. Jadi silakan reach our reseller, our partner Adobe untuk menikmati diskon ini. Jadi semua reseller bisa menjual Adobe Substance dengan harga promo ini. Oke, ya. Untuk aset bisa 100 aset per month. Contohnya misalnya ada pembelian 10 Substance, maka ini bentuknya nanti di pool ya asetnya. Jadi ada 10 user bisa dikalikan dengan 100 aset per month, dan bisa 10 user itu bisa tidak dibatasi menggunakan dari total aset tersebut. Oke, kita memberikan 1 tera cloud storage, include fonts, bridge, Behance, admin console. Admin console adalah untuk manage license yang dibeli oleh Bapak dan Ibu sekalian. Bisa melihat kapan subscription itu berakhir, siapa yang menggunakan lisensi tersebut, berapa sisa lisensi yang belum digunakan. Oke. Nah, dari sistem licensing system ini kita punya juga yang enterprise license, di mana capabilities-nya itu ada lebih ya. Kita punya ada CAD import automation ya. Untuk harga memang lebih tinggi dibandingkan dengan harga yang tim, karena kita ada feature-feature yang lebih di sisi console management license-nya ya. Contoh kita ada punya 365 versioning, dan admin konsolnya pun versinya yang enterprise, di mana bisa mengintegrasikan ID dari pengguna Adobe itu dengan single sign-on atau Active Directory, dan termasuk additional security feature lainnya. Oke. Nah, untuk produk Adobe Substance ini, selain tadi ada informasi promo until Desember, kita ada leveling harga, yaitu level 1 start dari 1 sampai 9, level 2, level 3, dan level 4. Dan juga ada level 12, 13, 14, di mana tambahan lagi sekitar 5% dari harga 2, 3, dan 4 apabila Bapak dan Ibu sekalian ingin melakukan komitmen pembelian selama 3 tahun renewal berturut-turut. Oke, ini adalah salah satu aplikasi yang sudah include di dalam Substance ya. Jadi sudah include Substance 3D Stager, which is an intuitive rendering and layout tools yang enable users untuk meng-create bold styles and photorealistic ya, by compositing asset into 3D skin. Include juga Substance 3D Painter, adalah tools for texturing your 3D asset ya. From advanced brush to smart materials that automatically adapt to your model. Painter is the best class authoring application that enable creative professional to paint 3D textures on models and meshes in real time. And then include also Substance 3D Sampler as authoring tools to create materials and lighting for 3D. And also include Substance 3D Designer. Yeah. These tools is giving users unparalleled artistic control over the creation of materials, image filter, dan dynamic geometry. Nah, semua aset-aset ini kita sediakan untuk para profesional, baik untuk industri e-commerce and retail, entertainment, product design, juga termasuk arsitektur. 3D aset yang tersedia di Adobe ya, itu adalah high model yang disediakan untuk para pekerja profesional dari industri packaging, ya apparel, ya hardware, retail design, architectural, transportation, sport, fashion, and luxury, termasuk construction, itu semua ada. Adobe for Substance 3D adalah powerful creative asset management yang help users untuk preview assets, organize, edit metadata, add keywords, labels, ratings to assets, dan also searching the assets. Sebagai produk 3D di market, Adobe memiliki feature-feature yang powerful ya dibandingkan dengan 3D aplikasi lainnya ya. Di sisi entertainment, 3D banyak digunakan di video game atau movies ya, sebagai market leader for texturing. Di product design ya, manufacturing industry rely on 3D design products to accelerate iteration and process and to reduce time to market. Okay. In fashion industry is relying on 3D to iterate on shape, materials, and colors. Substance is integrated with major clothing tools. So Adobe is giving end-to-end solution for each key industry. Yeah, from sketching. Yeah, we can use Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, and then modeling. We can still use Photoshop and Modeler. Texturing, we can use Painter and Photoshop. In rendering step, we can use Stager and Painter. And publishing, we can use Photoshop, Lightroom, and videos, we can use Premiere, After Effects, and web platform, we can use Experience Manager and Behance. Behance ini seperti LinkedIn and Facebook ya, di mana semua hasil dari desain tiap desainer itu bisa ditampilkan seperti punya website sendiri. Oke. Virtual photography product is possible to make entirely with substance collection from asset creation to rendering or staging. Okay. Traditional creative workflow like producing image with traditional photography are time consuming and heavy on operations. So, so this is the step of the using 3D in production. Okay. And then I go straightly to the enterprise and teams feature, which in enterprise we have a CAD import in Stager. CAD import is the preferred path to have access to the model in industrial design and requirement for automation. So content automation is via Substance API. This is a feature exclusive to enterprise. So I think this is the last information for the differences between the team Substance team and Substance enterprise. Okay, thank you very much for the watching the presentation. So I end my presentation and give to April to continue the session. Thank you.
Terima kasih Mbak Ika atas penjelasannya mengenai substance. Untuk Bapak Ibu kita ke sesi terakhir ya. Saya akan untuk feedback form. Bapak Ibu bisa mengisi feedback form di chat box. Nah, feedback formnya saya kirim. Mohon isi. Setelah itu nanti kita akan bagi-bagi voucher Grab sebesar Rp100.000. Mohon isi ya Bapak Ibu, kita tunggu sampai 11.40, 10 menit. Oke, Bapak Ibu mohon diisi feedback formnya ya.
아무리 막아도 결국 너의 곁인 걸 결국엔 여행을 끝내 이젠 돌아가 너라는 집으로 지금 다시 way back home 아무리 힘껏 닫아도 다시 열린 서랍 같아 하늘로 높이 날린 넌 자꾸 내게 되돌아와 힘들게 삼킨 이별도 다 그대로인 걸 수없이 떠난 길 위에서 난 너를 발견하고 비우려 했던 마음은 또 이렇게 멀어 차올라 발걸음의 끝에 늘 네가 부딪혀 그만 멈춘 시간 속 잠든 너를 찾아가 아무리 막아도 결국 너의 곁인 걸 결국엔 여행을 끝내 이젠 돌아가 너라는 집으로 지금 다시 way back home 조용히 잠든 방을 열어 기억을 꺼내들어 부서진 시간 위에서 선명히 너는 떠올라 길 잃은 맘속에 널 가둔 채 살아 그만 멈춘 시간 속 잠든 너를 찾아가 아무리 막아도 결국 너의 곁인 걸 결국엔 여행을 끝내 이젠 돌아가 너라는 집 지금 다시 way back home 세상을 뒤집어 찾으려 해 오직 너로 완결된 이야기를 모든 걸 잃어도 난 너와 나면 돼 빛이 다 꺼진 여기 나를 안아줘 눈을 감으면 소리 없이 밀려와 이 마음 그 위로 넌 또 한겹 쌓여가 내겐 그 누구도 아닌 네가 필요해 돌아와 내 곁에 그날까지 I'm not done
Yuk, Bapak Ibu yang belum isi feedback formnya, mohon diisi ya. Oke, kita ke sesi terakhir. Nah, saya akan bagi-bagi untuk voucher Grab untuk 3 orang pemenang sebesar 100.000. Siap-siap ya. Untuk yang namanya 3 kali tidak bisa dipanggil, vouchernya akan hangus ya. Oke, sudah terlihat? Apakah sudah terlihat?
Sudah.
Oke, baik, terima kasih. Saya akan bagi-bagi voucher GrabFood sebesar Rp100.000 untuk 3 orang. Nah, 3 kali namanya tidak bisa dipanggil atau di chat box tidak ada, maka voucher akan hangus. Oke. Kita acak ya. Selamat untuk Bapak Roy Kurniawan. Bapak Roy Kurniawan masih ada? Silakan di chat box atau nyalakan speakernya, Pak. Selamat kepada Pak Roy Kurniawan.
Iya, terima kasih, Bu.
Oke, silakan nomor Grab-nya ya, Pak ya. Atau alamat email Pak Roy Kurniawan.
Baik, Ibu.
Oke, terima kasih banyak. Selamat.
Terima kasih.
Kita dua lagi ya. Selamat kepada Bapak Imat. Bapak Imat masih ada, Pak? Pak Imat? 1. Pak Imat? 2. 3. Sudah hangus ya? Kita coba lagi untuk 2 orang. Pak Raditya, selamat kepada Pak Raditya. Oke, Pak Raditya, silakan alamat emailnya ya. Satu lagi ya, terakhir. Selamat kepada Bapak Willy.
Nah, keluar.
Oke, Pak Willy, silakan Pak alamat emailnya. Nanti saya akan kirim voucher Grab melalui alamat email. Selamat kepada para pemenang. Selamat kepada para pemenang voucher. Dan terima kasih sudah hadir ke webinar kami. Terima kasih juga kepada Pak Thomas, Mezi, Richard, Mbak Ika, Ibu Ika yang sudah mengisi acara. Semuanya selamat siang, salam sehat semuanya. Sampai jumpa di webinar webinar selanjutnya.
Thank you, Mbak April.
Terima kasih, salam sehat Pak. Terima kasih semuanya.